Mr. Thor. Look at the owie. Mr. Thor got an owie on his nose. Let me see. Can we see your owie? Can I see your owie? Oh, he got an owie on his nose. So he came back from the park yesterday. I thought he had dirt on his nose. But then later I realized that he was missing a little bit of skin. You see? And then this morning it was bleeding and I was like, what the hell, dude? How did he get this thing on his nose? So I cleaned it up with the alcohol that I made that has usnea and comfrey in it. And then I put the ointment that I made for healing on it. And we'll see how it looks tomorrow. These guys make a huge mess out of my bed. I call this guy Cochino Puddles because he's dirty. Like, I just made my bed yesterday. Look what he did. This is just from this morning. He makes huge puddles. He drinks water and he just puddles everywhere. Puddles, water everywhere. I change my sheets every day. I just change my sheets at the end of the day. But Odin's sad because Thor just got some of his medicine. But we could share medicine, huh? Like, my mama made that medicine for me. They put it on the baby. Oh, he had an owie. He needed it. He had an owie. Don't be jealous. Odin's jealous. So I was going to make a video about the vet thing. But we're still working on that. Because Mr. Odin here likes to act like he's the scariest dog in the world. Because he knows that when he does that, he doesn't get to see the vet. So now they want to put him in a behavioral program, and they actually think that he's like a mean-ass dog because when he goes in there, he acts like a psycho. And he taught Thor how to do that. And so we went, and they gave us a bunch of drugs to calm him down, and then we left, and we came back a week later, and they still acted a fool. And so they gave me more drugs. And they said to give Thor a bunch of drugs before he goes in. He goes in on the 7th. And then I have a behavioral consult for both of them on the 5th. So, yeah. But so they think Odin is psycho. And they're like, oh, he needs exercise. And I'm like, did you see this guy's muscles? I'm like, this guy and they're like, oh, he needs socialization. I'm like, we go to the dog park every single day. He doesn't want to play with dogs. He doesn't want to. And he's not aggro. He's not like attacking other dogs. He just ignores them. And he doesn't want to play with them because other dogs are assholes. So, and they won't listen to me, but I keep telling them. They're like, oh, And then they won't even touch him. I'm like, I got a muzzle. And they're like, no, we want him to come and just be with us. And I'm like, okay, but I mean, if you're a veterinarian, and I've already come here 3 times, and I offered to help. I said, I can help. I can hold him, I can stand him up, and you can look at his belly. I can open his mouth and show you his teeth and his gums. But nope, they don't want help. They just want him to hop into their arms, and sometimes that's not the reality. I explained to them that he's a guard dog. He's an emotional support animal, and so is Thor. And I don't feel like these are my kids. And if you had human kids, how would you think like, oh, so I'm supposed to my human children are supposed to be okay with people who they don't know just coming up and putting their hands all over them? And that's a behavioral issue? I don't think it's a behavioral issue. I think I personally don't want somebody who I don't know just coming and touching me. So. But they're all softies out here. I've been to 5 different vets out here in Portland. And everybody, if it's not a tiny chihuahua or a half-sick dead dog, they're scared to touch it. So we'll see how this goes. They go back again, and We'll see. But they think Odin's a mean dog. And Odin's not a mean dog. He just knows that if he acts psycho, then he doesn't have to see the doctor. So now he has to go to behavioral therapy. And we'll see how that goes. And Cochino Puddles over here. Look at this. I just changed my sheets this morning. They're already filthy. He leaves puddles everywhere he goes. And we call him Cochino because he's just dirty. He purposely tries to step in poop. He tries to eat poop. If you're not watching him, he'll eat it. And he smells like fish. So we call him Cochino Puddles. But I'll give you guys an update on these guys going to the vet. This guy, he likes shadows. You're gonna eat your brother's leg? Say, stop scratching. Tell him. Say, stop scratching. Thor Odin got a big rash on his belly the other day, and he's scratching. I was busy, and I ignored it for like a day, and then I looked, and he had a big scab under his armpit, so I put my magic juice on him, and the next day I went to clean it up, and I always clean it with the alcohol that I make first, and then I put the stuff on, and I could literally take the cotton ball with the alcohol and rub the scab area, and the scab just comes right off. So it's some good stuff. Oh, Mr. Odin don't like to be bothered by that baby, huh? He bugs me. He bugs me. Does he bug you? You want to tell me how you feel about it? Oh, yeah? It's just a baby, though, huh? Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. You're a good boy. Odin's a good big brother. Yeah, he's a good big brother. He just doesn't like to be bothered, huh? See, Thor slaps me in the head, and I don't like it. You're a good boy. This one's crazy. Look at those teeth. He's got double fangs. I don't know if he's got double fangs on one side or both sides. Let me see. Yeah, this one will come in. One is like long and the other one curves in. Let me see them teeth. Oh, I don't want to touch your nose. He's like, nah, I'm playing. Good boys, good boys. Mommy's good boys. Good boys, good boys. Mommy's good boys. Good boys. Oh, go make your nose all better, huh? Yeah. Good boys, good boys. Mama's good boys. He's so serious. He's so serious. Yeah.